During a recent fundraising event in San Francisco, U.S. President Joe Biden referred to Russian President Vladimir Putin as a "wild son of a bitch," sparking condemnation from the Kremlin, which accused the U.S. president of demeaning himself and bringing shame to his nation. Vladimir Putin, the Russian president and former KGB chief, gained international attention following the reported death of his most vocal critic, Alexei Navalny, under mysterious circumstances in a Russian prison. This incident occurred amidst another enigmatic death, that of mercenary leader Yevgeny Prigozhin, who died in a plane crash shortly after orchestrating a coup against Putin. These events unfolded against the backdrop of the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine, which marked its 2-year anniversary in February 2024. Given the historical tension between Russia and the US, the recent altercation between their leaders isn't surprising. President Biden's assertion that "we have a crazy son of a bitch like Putin and others, and we always have to worry about nuclear conflict, but the existential threat to humanity is climate," further fueled the dispute. Biden's use of derogatory language towards Putin isn't unprecedented. Previously, he had labeled Putin as a killer, a thug, a war criminal, and a butcher, even stating that Putin cannot stay in power after Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Furthermore, Biden has a history of using the term "son of a bitch." In January 2022, he was caught on a hot mic using the same expression to refer to a Fox News White House reporter. The Kremlin characterized Biden's remarks as a disgrace for the United States, asserting that such language from the U.S. president doesn't affect President Putin but instead reflects poorly on those who use such vocabulary. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov suggested that Biden's comments were perhaps an attempt to emulate a Hollywood cowboy. As tensions between the United States and Russia continue to escalate following President Joe Biden's controversial remarks about Russian President Vladimir Putin, the question of how to characterize Putin in the wake of his aggressive actions against Ukraine remains at the forefront. In light of this, we invite you, our viewers, to engage in this conversation. What term do you believe best describes Putin in the context of his aggressive stance towards Ukraine? A son of a bitch, a thug, a war criminal, or a butcher? Your perspectives and opinions matter, and we encourage you to share them in the comments section below. As the world grapples with complex geopolitical dynamics and the ramifications of Russia's actions in Ukraine, your insights can contribute to a broader dialogue on how to understand and respond to the behavior of global leaders like Putin. Let your voice be heard as we navigate these challenging times together.